Welcome to the huge Nocturnal house from Bacon Play's YouTube series, Let's Build a House. The building contains 11 indoor habitats, a huge backstage area, a feeding kitchen, and an animal hospital. Only the front of the building is covered with the haunted facade, but that was planned from the start, so no complaints. Let's check out some creatures of the night. Hey everyone, Sparrow here. Welcome back to another zoo tour. Today we're checking out the Nocturnal house by Bake and Play. This is actually the second house from his Let's Build a House series that we're checking out. The first one was the reptile house, which you can go back and watch. I've linked it in the top corner. So the Nocturnal house, as we can see, has this gorgeous haunted facade on the front. And my personal favorite part is that window just all the way over there. And all of the dead trees, the dead plants out front very much sets the mood. As well as these little statues. They are absolutely adorable. I did also turn on the rain for that added spooky factor. But as we head inside, we will obviously be staying dry. Right as we walk in, we have some pictures of the animals we'll be seeing in here, some creatures of the night. Oh wow, that curved window at the back, that is such a great centerpiece for this building. Let's check out our first enclosure. This looks to be a fennec fox enclosure. Very sandy, very deserty. Where are the fennec foxes? Oh, well, I see a statue of a fennec fox in the back corner there. Perhaps they're hiding in the backstage area. Oh, there they are. Oh, no, goodbye. Well, maybe we'll get a better view from the other side here. Or perhaps not. That's okay. We did catch a glimpse of the little fennec fox. Right next door, a lot more tropical, we have the kiwi. I love the tiki statues that you have in here. Very much adds to that tropical vibe. These birds are so cute. I love how different this enclosure is versus the fennec fox one next door. Like the tropical vibes in here and then the desert vibes right next door. This place almost feels like a museum with these big windows. The details on these windows too are incredible. There's the ventilation at the top. You can see that right there. And then, continuing on the tropical vibes, ooh, nice waterfall in here, we have the Tasmanian devil habitat. I really am loving those dead or fake trees that are kind of acting as pillars holding up the ceiling. And the ghost gum sapling or tree in here is very, very pretty. It adds to kind of that haunted vibe. Oh no, the little ones, did you eat too much? Mama, you gotta go help them. So far, really, really enjoying this house. Next door, we have the feeding kitchen. Ooh. Oh, did you forget to turn off the lights on these New World panels, maybe? Usually I turn these to black to make sure that they're not glowing. But, I mean, the additional light in a feeding kitchen does also make sense, so. Bats! I love watching these guys flit about. And again with the ghost gum trees, such a great plant for this setting. Ooh, and the fake trees, I like how you put them right behind the bat boxes, so it looks like those boxes are just anchored to the trees. Look at them just flying around. I know that's supposed to be a walkthrough exhibit, but I have actually really been enjoying using walkthrough exhibits as just standalone exhibits that people can't walk into. Oh, and you also place the statues in these central planters. Bringing elements of the enclosures out into the guest area is such a good way to immerse your guests. And now we have some quokkas, so still quite tropical in here. The silver ferns are another great plant because of the silver underside. Quite bright for a nocturnal house, but I guess people do need to be able to see the animals. And then this giant central enclosure, we have the aardvark. The rocks you have along the back look really good. And I like that there's more cacti in here. Still dry and desert-like, but at least it makes it different from the other enclosures. The aardvark is such a weird animal, but it is so, so cute. Let's back it up a little bit to really take in the beauty of this curved glass wall. Like, that is just amazing. It looks so good. I think that might be my favorite enclosure so far. These planters, again, with the bristlecone pine branches, they are so good for any sort of haunted application, which maybe you're not going for haunted here, but it does really suit the nocturnal house. Oh, this one's a little bit more themed, a little bit more North American, it looks like. I love the log walls. And then we have our water tower. We have some more flowers in here. I like the pine tree. I think this is the first evergreen we've seen in here. Oh, skunks! Okay, this makes a lot of sense. The foxglove in here are super cute too. I haven't built for the skunks in a while, and now you're making me want to build for them again. They're such an underrated animal, I find. Our next enclosure, we have the sloth. So what I was saying with the bats earlier, using the walkthrough exhibits and just putting them behind glass so they're not actually walkthrough exhibits, it's a really good way to use them. Moving at the slowest pace possible. I like that you put the logs on the back wall in here too, just they're more mossy, so it continues that design from the previous enclosure, but it does make it more tropical and South American. Very nicely done. Also an interesting purplish rock color in here. I kind of like that, it works well with the green. Next up we have our animal hospital. Very cool. I always love these kinds of peek-throughs in zoos where you can see what goes on behind the scenes. And our veterinary center, little peek through there as well. I wonder if this planter also has statues. Yes, it does. And yeah, again, bringing those foxgloves out with the skunk statue really helps to immerse the guests. I love that. Here we have... hard to say. I'm gonna say an Australian animal because the logs are the Australian logs. Oh, a wombat! Just finished taking a snooze in the burrow, so he's gonna take another snooze out in the open, I guess. Some nice custom benches here too. They really fit kind of that blocky concrete feel that we've had throughout here so far. This feels a lot more Asian. Oh yes, the Chinese pangolin. So same log walls as the North American exhibit, but your choice of foliage really helps it feel like a more Asian style. I like the crates in the background, the little clutter. I'm just gonna push through the crowd. Excuse me, pardon me, thank you. And on to the next one, which is the armadillo. Oh my goodness, the theming in here. I am such a sucker for Wild West anything, really. So I absolutely love this enclosure with the well, and the bucket, and the cacti, and that fun rusty pipe where this armadillo is drinking from a distance. Very adorable. That train track, though, And the wheels, yes, as I said, Wild West anything, absolute sucker. So I might have to retract my earlier statement and say that this is actually my favorite enclosure in the Nocturnal house, though I am still very much a fan of that curved window back there. So it looks like we've actually seen all of the animals already, but there is also a backstage area that we're going to poke around in. Not all of them, because they're all quite similar. They do have a lot of storage space, lots of lighting back here. And then each animal has its own backstage area, just like this one. Very simple, but it is very realistic to have that. And it's nice that there's that separation between the pens as well. So that would have been the armadillo. This is, I believe, the Chinese pangolin. And then last but not least, we have our wombat. Oh, there he comes. Oh, absolutely adorable. So this was a very quick tour for today, but I hope you did enjoy the Nocturnal house by Bake and Play. Go check out his YouTube channel and this YouTube series. Who knows what kind of house he'll be building next? What was your favorite enclosure in this house? Remember to leave me a comment and a like, and I will see you next time. Bye.